the thing I remember most about this is that I work with Brad Dechter, who's just a brilliant orchestrator. And the thing I love about Brad is that we could talk about Goldsmith, we could talk about Bernstein, we can talk about Ravel, we can talk about John Adams, but we can also talk about Gil Evans and Jerry Mulligan and the jazz arrangers and Neil Hefti. I mean, I can make references all across the things that I've learned and loved over the years, and he knows them. He knows them like I do, and loves. We have the same touch points. So he was the perfect choice for this, because I said there's going to be moments when I'm going to want to rub shoulders with Gil Evans, but we are in a more traditional. It's a period piece, and we want the score to feel like it belongs in this period, but with all the hopefully modern trappings and interests that we can bring to it. And so one of the things that we discussed is taking the percussion and dividing it stereophonically. And I think, if I recall correctly, there's 2 timpanis.
That's what I see.
Both of like 6 or 7, so that we could have boom, 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 and octobans, tuned octobans on each side, so that they can play the upper parts of the scale. So that these patterns that are in 5, I think it starts in 5, doesn't it?
So, yeah.
And then at some point goes to 4, which I didn't even realize.
I was going to ask you about
Clever
that.
of me.
I was going to ask you that. I mean, is John Adams influence in your ear?
Huge
Me
influence.
too.
I mean, if I had to pick one major orchestral influence that I have these days, it's John Adams and the people that have made John Adams who he is, Steve Reich and
Terry Riley.
Yeah, Riley and
Same
Terry
here.
Riley and everybody. So definitely, but to me, John Adams has brought it out into very large scale works and has made tonality and pleasant sounding harmony fun and accessible again, which to me is like such a huge benefit for modern music, to make a major chord cool again. So that was a big influence, but I love Brad's thing, and I think we might have done it with French horns too, I don't remember, but there might have been a stereophonic brass in some regard, so that you could have again, da, 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 and you'd get this image. So
at least in this cue, you've got 3 horns on one staff, 3 horns on another staff, so maybe you did record
I think
them
we may have
separated.
split them in the room.
Yeah.